that? Okay. I need to talk. Let's get you guys in the right spot. Okay. How's that? That way I'm not too close? Am I far enough? Close enough? Good morning, good morning, good Tuesday morning? I think it's Tuesday morning. Let's look. Yes, according to my phone, it is Tuesday, September 7th. Do you have your water? I have my water. Hey, I need to talk. And I know that's what you swells are here for. What I need to talk about is no big deal. I just need to talk to somebody. So I picked you. Lucky you. Let's have a drink. You guys know me. I'm not here to have a pity party. I'm not here for you guys to say, oh, poor Nita. None of that stuff. In fact, the opposite. I don't want anything like that. I'm just telling you my story at the beginning so that we can fix it. I'm so dramatic, aren't I? I make it sound like something really big is going on. It's not. We're just here to fix my program. Last Wednesday, when I went to Disneyland to hang out with Davina, Oliver went camping through Sunday. And I took that time and I kind of went off my program. I did not by any way, shape, or means go off the rails. I didn't go nuts. But I wasn't sticking to my program how I like to stick to it. I wasn't keeping track of my BLTs. Last night, I didn't have anything prepared for myself for dinner, so I ate the leftovers of Steve and Oliver's dinner, and it hit me that, oh no, we need to wrangle this up. Wait, how do you do a lasso? And bring it back in before it's too late. You know how when you're lying in bed, those of you who are like me, who carry your weight in your belly, and you're lying on the side of your bed and all of a sudden you feel like your tummy is just so very large. That's how I was feeling this morning. And it was like, okay, eye-opening. Okay, it's not too late, Anita. I did not, for those of you who didn't see my last couple videos, I did not weigh in on Friday because since I didn't have my grandson, I just slept in. Again, I took the week off, but I didn't go crazy, but I could feel like if I don't start getting back in the groove of things could get out of hand, and I don't want that. I have to touch on my hand for just a second, something we are all so over talking about. But if I'm going to be honest and I'm going to be real, I have to talk about it for a minute. Now, some of you guys message me, and I know it's just from your hearts. Are you seeing a doctor? Are you getting medical care? Absolutely. We're doing what we can. It's just one of those things that we can't seem to get a grip on. But we're trying many different things, and I do appreciate all of the suggestions and the love and the everything, because to be honest with you guys, it's getting me depressed. So when I start getting depressed over my hand, that carries over into my eating program, because if I'm not happy Nita, then what do I care about my eating, right? You know, I was thinking about my friend Vicky Videri. Is it Videri or Vidori? Vicky, I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce it. She's a paddywhacker. She is a long-time YouTube family member. She's sick. She has so much worse than I do. There's so many people that have so many things so much worse than I do. And that's why I don't want to come off as that I think that I've got it so bad. I just need to explain that I can't get anything done when my hand is like this. You know, I can't get my house clean. Okay, don't tell anybody, because I'm just telling you, this is just between us, okay? Don't be telling your friends. I went 3 days. I went 3 days without taking a shower because it hurts to use my hand to wash my body, to wash my hair. Yes, I have gloves. We have all those things. On, let's see, Sunday, I was looking around my house and I was like, good Lord Almighty, if somebody were to knock on my door and come for a visit, I wouldn't even be able to let them in because I cannot stay on top of the housework. And then it happened. I thought, okay, I'm going to get in here. I'm going to clean this house while my husband's at work, because you guys all know how I feel about that. I put my gloves on and some bleach hit my hand. Okay, it was really super painful. I went to urgent care just to make sure it's all good, it's all fine. They just gave it a wash. And I feel horrible for complaining about this, but it's a big part of my story. It's a big part of my program and what's going on with me right now, and I don't want to be like this. I don't enjoy feeling like this. I don't like opening my eyes in the morning and dread the fact that I have to get up and get all over to school and make dinners and make lunches, which I'm not even making dinners. Thank goodness Steve is taking care of all that. So this is all to say that I'm nipping this in the bud right now, and I'm going to do it with your guys' help. See, I can't even point without hurting. Can you see this, you guys? All of my fingers. Okay, can you imagine what it was like to get bleach in this? It was... I was moving too fast, but I had to talk about the hand and how I'm feeling so that you guys know where I'm coming from, because I don't want to come from here anymore. I want to get back to me. I want to be bubbly me. I want to be supportive me. I want to be motivational me, for me and for you guys. So we're gonna nip this whole, sorry, I gotta pick up my list. We're gonna nip this whole boo-hoo, poor me pity party with Anita in the bud right now. Okay? Let's cheers to that. Oh man, I have hardly any water in there. I gotta get some water. I'll be right, whoa, okay, right back. I'm back. Whoa. Okay, you guys know better than anybody that I thrive on routine. And that's where I have dropped the ball majorly since almost a week ago tomorrow. I haven't been in my routine. I haven't had my kitchen stocked. You know, when you plan to fail, you fail to plan, which is what I have been doing. I've been doing all these things that are no bueno. So I started a little list today. Now I want you to look at this because it's kind of funny. We got to get the laughs everywhere we can, people. Okay, so, oh, you can't see it. It's too, okay, see that chicken scratch? I was trying to make a list to go over with you guys, but I can't write. Okay, first of all, the first thing that I have to do is I need to make a list, go to the market, and get my kitchen full of all the things that I use on a daily basis. I need to be prepped. I need to be able to grab something when I need something that works on my program and not something that's in there for Steve or Oliver. Now, all right, so the first thing on my list says kitchen prepared. Okay, let's talk about weighing and measuring for a minute. I have a lot of things that are proportioned, and that's the best. I have not been weighing my chicken for my wraps. What I've been doing, interestingly enough, is taking an extra point so that I stay under my point, because I don't want to pull out my scale and it's because of my hand. I just have to slow down, get my little thin rubber gloves, and start weighing and measuring everything again. It's too important. It's super important. Now, another thing I have shared with you guys that makes this program so much easier, especially if you're in a little situation like myself, keep your measuring cups, your measuring spoons, your measuring devices in your products. For instance, I keep a measuring spoon inside my powdered peanut butter. I keep a measuring cup in my frozen berries. All over my kitchen, I've got tons and tons of measuring utensils, because people, every time you go to the 99-cent store, just grab some. It just makes it so much easier. So starting today, I'm going to start weighing out my lunch meat again. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're new here and you're still here watching me, well, my gosh, you deserve a reward. You deserve something, because if you're new and you listen to my Boohoo Pity Party and you're still here, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. My name is Anita. I'm a 57-year-old Weight Watcher who's hit a little tiny rough patch right now. I've hit worse in the past and still made it through, and I'm going to make it through this one. So stick around. And the rule is, oh Lord, get it, Anita. You have to have your water. All right, let me see if I can read any more of this. All right, this is super important. Super important. Don't have stuff in the house if you are in this kind of a mood or a mindset. You're not completely committed to your program. You're having a little lump in the road. Don't have anything in the house that triggers you or is gonna make you eat too many points. Steve was kind enough, God love him, he was kind enough, sorry for the itchy on my neck. He found some of my favorite Enlightened ice cream bars, because he found them. That's all you guys say. And he bought them for me. What I do, I ate one, and then I ate another, and then I ate another. So I shouldn't have that kind of thing in the house right now. That and graham crackers. I bought 2 boxes of graham crackers knowing that I shouldn't have them. Oliver is not always asking for them. Steve doesn't eat them, but I bought them anyways. No more. I don't need this stuff in the house. I'm not going to have it in the house. So, but let's talk about tracking. We have to track. And that's the one thing that I have been doing. I tracked every single one of those Enlightened bars. I track everything. I'm an excellent tracker. Yay me. Again, I haven't gone off the rails. I haven't eaten pizzas. The other night I had a steak and half of a potato. And on that potato I had, it's just not real butter, whatever it's called, and some light sour cream. But I still felt bad. I felt out of control because I didn't know how many exact points it was. I can't read the rest of my writing. I'm just here to say that I'm as of right now, as of this morning, I walked this morning. That's another thing. I have not been walking. I walked Oliver to school because I have been a little depressed. You know, I'm going to take the boy to school. I'm going to come back and I'm going to get in bed, which is exactly what I've been doing. I'm not going to do it anymore. You know, chances are, and here's the thing, I'm going to have this forever. It's an autoimmune disease. It's going to flare, it's going to go away, and I have to learn to live with it. Just like everybody else in the world learns to live with all the goings-ons that they have. My friend Elaine is having a tough time. I mentioned Vicky. But speaking of good times, let's bring a little good. My cousin Julie, my sweet, beautiful cousin Julie, posted the other day how she hasn't really mentioned her weight loss, but she's down, it was 31 or 35 pounds. And I was so extremely happy for her. And I remembered what that feels like to have that great loss. And until Wednesday, and I don't think I've done too much damage, to be perfectly honest, have been back to that great loss. So I'm getting back on the train. I didn't get off the train. I'm just going to quit laying down in my pew. Or my train seat, whatever they're called. I'm going to sit myself back up. And I'm going to ride the train and look out the window and wave at the folks and talk to the folks. But by having you guys to talk to about this and having you guys, there may be somebody else who's having a little bit of bump in the road. We can do this together, right? My intentions on this video is no means to bum anybody out, because Lord knows we have enough going on in our lives where we don't need some outside yahoo like me to bum you out. Oh, here comes the blower guy. All right. I already feel better, don't you? That always reminds me of that part in Terms of Endearment, when Emma's talking to Teddy and she's like telling him, you know, this is the bad news, I'm kicking the bucket. And then he cries and she cries and she says, I already feel so much better, don't you? And it's just like gut-wrenching. You're welcome. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to do everything on my list. Do it with me. If you're getting loosey-goosey with your program, get your measuring stuff, have it out, have it ready. If you need to hit the 99-cent store, go get it. Weigh, measure, track. Water. Be prepared. I'm going to do it. Let's do it together. Love you guys. See you in a little bit. No, I won't. See you tomorrow. I'll see you soon, okay?